So you guys can read the title. The Type Soul developers are put out of their mind. I don't know what they were thinking in this update. Just balance changes, bro. They need to hire someone because this shit is not working out for them because this game has never been balanced. And right now it's in a worse state than it's probably ever been. And I am saying that while I'm running Murasama. This shit goes for me too. I have to play a broken build because the game went from skill versus skill to build versus build. But we're just going to be talking about all that inside this video. So if you guys end up enjoying it, like and subscribe. But the first thing that I want to talk about is going to be the new update. So let's go look at this update log. So here you guys can see it came out about an hour ago. I'll just start reading it. Now, some of these I will say are good nerfs, but a lot of these are just fucking trolls. I don't know why he's still saying nerf Phoenix all across the board. Like everyone knows that he's trolling. But the first one, Bionic. Now, Bionic kind of deserved the nerf, so this is kind of whatever. But yeah, this, once again, like he's trolling. These three trolls, but lightning was nerfed. That kind of made sense. You know, the true sun, all that was needed. The posture damage was way too much. But here's where it starts getting real fucking interesting. They nerfed speed, and I'm not gonna lie, they nerfed speed pretty hard. Increase the cooldown of waterfall dance, increase the rate toss of time cut. The scythe, we'll talk about the scythe later because that is actually the dumbest fucking thing inside the game right now. Fast Fade has more end lag. They said slightly. Yo, they completely lied. The amount of fucking end lag on Fast Fade is actually the craziest thing that I've seen. It has more end lag than most abilities inside the game, so I don't know why they said very slight. Because it's not very slight. Floating Strike stun was reduced. Base HP was increased by 50, which is fine, I guess. Barrage no longer guard break. This is the lightning move. Increase base posture and increase base Reiatsu regen. Now, posture, I do feel a slight difference, but Reiatsu regen, I swear I'm losing Reiatsu faster than before. I don't even know how that's possible if they quote-unquote buff it, but I'm actually feeling like I'm losing Reiatsu faster. Unseen Blade posture reduce waterfall dance posture. Eviscerate should now have end lag even if blocked, which is crazy. The rate toss of SR Keto and Quincy Keto moves to reduce for gear nerfs, to compensate for gear nerfs. So basically they increase the rate toss of SR Keto and Quincy Keto. Reduce Unseen Blade's hitbox and reduce Unseen Blade stun slightly, which is kind of crazy. You now have a small window of end lag after Unseen. Time touch cooldown was increased. Murasama's Soul Reaper's crit now has end lag. The end lag was increased, which doesn't affect it at all because it's a far range crit. I don't know why they would do that. Nobody's using it close range, so the end lag does not matter at all. Shark partial feeding frenzy posture and damage reduced a lot. Bro, nerf Shark more. It's still busted. Like, I don't know what they're doing. Thunderbolt was nerfed as well. Boom. Nerf some accessories that weren't affected by the gear nerf. All right, cool. Now, you guys might think this doesn't sound all that crazy. No, bro. The speed nerfs are gigantic. I was playing with Yulitzo, and yeah, Buddy got nerfed hard, and I could even tell fighting other people. But the thing that I want to talk about is the Scythe crit. They nerfed the Scythe crit already, and it is still stronger than Soul Reaper Murasama. It is actually the strongest crit in the game right now. I don't know what they're doing by not nerfing it more, but it is still by far the strongest crit in the game right now. The new Scythe crit is absolutely brain dead. It is one of the fastest coming out crits into a grab move that you can combo extend with. Like, I don't know what they're doing by not nerfing it more because that shit is still completely brain dead. You can still do the crit into Fast Fade. You can still do the crit into Rising Swallow. Like, 90% of the moves you can do with the crit. So I really don't know what they're doing. Keto is still fucking Keto. Keto will always be brain dead. They can never nerf Keto correctly. Speed is back to being the worst thing inside the game right now. Kendo is still brain dead. Literally, if you get Murasama on an Iran card with proficiency, you should never lose a match in your life. Like, I don't know. It's just a bad state. Like, the developers, I'm convinced they don't play their own game because they don't. You know how they play this game? They play this game with armor that gives them 800 total HP, double damage, and just everything. They have fucking everything. They pop True Bonfire. I've never seen an actual developer in the game without a mode popped. They only play with modes. Even inside Clan Wars, they play purely modes, which you can literally go to Oling Liber, I think his channel is. When they did Clan Wars, they force popped everyone, so they only play in mode. They don't know how the game is played outside of modes. Like, they're actually fucking retards. I don't know what they're doing. Like, the game has never been in a good state. It's so bad that Vanquished isn't playing the game. Vanquished is telling the game shit. Like, it's bad right now. It's probably worse than the game, like how it was when it came out. I'm not gonna lie. because at least everything was broken when the game came out. Now it's just everything's either ass or completely overtuned. So I don't know what really they're doing. But all I'm gonna say is, yeah, this Murasama is going on an Aranka with proficiency, because that shit's actually like the most broken thing in the game. And then this Soul Reaper slot will just turn into a Scythe build, because the Scythe is actually better than Murasama. Like, I don't know why they would do that, but it is. There's no reason why a common weapon like a Scythe should be better than a weapon that you can only get from Clan Wars. I don't know what they're doing, but you guys can feel free to leave your own thoughts inside the comments. You guys already know my thoughts on this game. I don't think the game itself is bad, but the developers are the fucking problem. We still don't have Hellverse after like 3 months. The game has never been balanced. Like, it's bad. And the last thing that I want to talk about these developers is, how do you accidentally publish something every single time? You accidentally publish a skill box, you accidentally publish a weapon, like every single time. You accidentally publish a new weapon variant, and then you take it away from everyone that rolled for it. Like the 3 longsword variants that have came out, or the great sword one that's came out recently. Like, I don't know if your developers don't have brains or communication skills, but normally if one person is in studio working on something and someone else finishes with something and tries to publish it for the update, you normally take out the variant that isn't supposed to be inside the game. I don't know if you guys don't have brain cells or something, but that's normally, you normally communicate with your development team to, you know, actually try to do something correctly. But I guess you guys don't have to do that, because, you know, you have owners and then you have the new developers. Neither of you guys like each other. Literally, you can go into update logs right here, go into update logs, scroll up, chaotic right here. I don't need approval from you. Like, shit's fucking crazy. The old owners have Edos, and the new owners, well, they're not owners, they're basically just fucking slave workers at this point. But yeah, no, it's just bad. Like, Cetro and them are just on the leash, and Chaotic and all of them think they don't have to listen to them, even though they're the whole reason why the game is alive right now. It's just a fucking mess, bro. Like, y'all need to lock in or something. Like, banning everyone, timing out everyone won't fucking work. They wouldn't complain if your game was genuinely good, but instead you guys want to touch on minors and do all this other shit instead of actually being good developers. Like, please lock in, make your game good so Hellverse can actually be good. Like, if the game is still this unbalanced before Hellverse comes out, it's actually fucking cooked. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I am saying this like word to you guys, because I know you don't listen to, well, you listen to fucking Nano, because Nano said that the gear was overtuned, and then guess what? 2 hours later, you guys fucking nerfed it. Like, holy shit. Actually listen to people that have brains, please. But yeah, man, that's it for me. If you guys end up enjoying it, like and subscribe. But this shit's fucking awful, I'm not gonna lie.